Alright, so I'm back here with Mamit's 4 hour long fucking rant about Nick. But she's not triggered, you know what I mean? She's the one that likes to pretend that she triggers people, but she's not upset at all. For 4 hours, she's just totally cool about it. She doesn't, you know, blame everybody for Ernie's problems. Um, yeah, I don't know if this is exactly the part where I left off, but it's all pretty much the same. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I could fast forward and pop anywhere in these 4 hours, and it's gonna be her just bullshitting, gaslighting, and making excuses and shit.
Pissed off that they're, picking on one person. He's never hurt anybody, and they're trying to make it so he's.
What do you mean he's never hurt anybody? What about that guy that he kidnapped in the car and wouldn't let leave and drove him across, I don't know, whatever state or 2 states or something like that? What about that guy? That guy was terrified for his life. He hurt him. What about his mom? He ain't allowed. He ain't allowed near his mom because he hurt his mom. He physically assaulted her. Let's see. What about the lady that during the Shelby trial? The lady he was with during the Shelby trial. What about her and her car and the abuse he used to give her if she didn't let him use the car, like I said before, or if she wouldn't do what he said? What about the threats and the violence then? He didn't hurt her. What about that?
To sound rude, but for me, isn't.
What about the time that he wanted to get that kid in the trunk, like I mentioned before? What about that? That didn't hurt that kid at all to realize what was going on.
Nobody's saying he is innocent, Sadie. But can you tell me? Hold on, nobody get her. Just hold on a minute. Can you tell me what YouTuber is put out there more than Ernie's show?
Okay. Cyrax, Cobes, Chris Chan. What about that kid that tests does like the fast food reviews? He wears like a suit with like I don't know if his name was Long Neck or like he had a long neck. I forget. But all he did was do reviews, and they came after him. What about that guy that called out what's her name? Sniper Wolf. What about that guy that called? All he did was call her out, and then she pulled up and doxed him. What about that? Huh? What about all those people? Now I'm not defending Cyrax. I'm not defending Christian. I'm not defending Cobes. Cobes. I swear to God, Cobes could be saved if there was the right people around. That's what I was saying in Morbid's chat last night. If there was the right people around Cobes, I swear to God, Cobes could be saved. He would be all right. He would. He just seems like he's malleable enough around the right people, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, those are some people right there for you, man, that are you know, put through it way worse than Ernie. Ernie isn't put through it. Ernie does all this himself. If Ernie didn't lie about the things he's done and the people he's hurt and the people he's scammed and you know the operations that he's done and the oath. Remember the time he told us that he took somebody was on there and he was like, I took the same oath as you, brother. And no, the fuck he didn't. And it was like a trucker or some shit like that. Like then Ernie was riding. Ernie's like a jack of all trades. All of a sudden, the guy was in a truck for a little bit, and then Ernie was taking oaths and trucking names or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know if that even makes sense. But yeah, what about those people, man? I'm just saying, like you're great leader. Um, he's he does it to himself. I mean, sorry, I'm zoning out a little bit because I was thinking of the trucker part, trying to remember exactly the scenario I was going to say, but I apologize for that. You keep going.
What YouTuber's life has been destroyed, like his life has, by these other?
Just told you. I mean, we could just say the people that I just said.
YouTubers? Can you tell me? Is there one?
There's a handful. Dead air.
Is there one?
Yep.
Is there another YouTuber out there that his life has been destroyed as much as Ernie's has by these fucking hating ass YouTubers?
Oh my God. I'm gonna fast forward through this
Hey,
if
Linda.
she doesn't cut her shit.
Yours? Well, I'd like to hear about this tyrant bird. You want to come up?
Is that fucking bird? That's the kid, bird, the riding wave, the bird kid, little light in the ass, and the fucking is that the guy that made me pee myself? I was so excited. He blessed us with his presence. That's the same guy.
Me. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that.
Really? All right, tyrant bird.
Cool.
All right. When's a good day for you?
Any fucking day. I heard any fucking day will work.
How about Sunday? Can you do it Sunday?
Yep. Great. The Lord's Day. Blessed be thy bird. I'm out. On the fucking Lord's Day.
Ernie has not gone real life. You need to look up real life. Oh, yeah.
Ernie definitely has gone real life. What about the stuff at Nick's work? What about the time he said something about a bomb threat? What about Ernie getting Lisa to call Jimbo's school to go after his job? What about that? What about? I'm trying to think of the one time, but I can't think of the fucking the person's screen name. Fuck, I don't want to say it if I can't remember it correctly. But there's a couple for you, man.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, it is.
I don't see that him sending the cops to people's houses. I don't see any of him doing any of that.
All right. What about the times when he sent the cops to BK's house? What about that time? What about those times? Or what was it? The time that he said he sent, what was it? The FBI, and then it was also the cops to BK's house. What about the time he left dildos, a bag of dildos at the Wells property? What about the time he went up to Candace's door with Xander and them to deliver a pizza so they could fuck with her and try to intimidate her? That's not going real life there, MAMIT.
Okay, how about I don't know what time zone you're on. Are you Central, Eastern? What time zone are you on, Bird? What time zone are you on?
This fucking kid, man.
Sorry, Verbal made me laugh at that comment.
Sounds like the those fucking, what are they, Cadbury egg commercials for Easter, and then they put like the fucking lion or whatever. It's like, and then the fucking one's like, that's Mamit's laugh. She's the Cadbury egg.
Okay, so 10 o'clock Pacific time, whatever time that is for you.
Sorry, I meant just the Cadbury fucking lion king. You know what I'm talking about? The Cadbury commercial. Sorry. I'm looking down at a picture and when it lights up and shit, and I'm thinking,
10 a.m. Pacific time.
10 a.m. Pacific time. Say it, spell it, say it, damn it. Say it, spell it, say it. What are you doing? Damn it. Dead ass
That
air.
works. Okay, timer Bird.
Oh, man. Butch came in and tossed her a piece of beef jerky. Chewing that for a minute. Mammoth.
It is funny, just legs.
I'll be laughing and shit. Alright, I'm gonna stop right there. This